And of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest. It's the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. Hunter Jordan Sapp looks ready for that opening kick. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Drive starts with a carry by White. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
What's going to throw here on third? Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Chased out to his right. Pass brought in by Watson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Don't jump, ready? 319, just what?
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Play action now. It's Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go. 319,
Hall running between the tackles. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, third and long.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here we go. 319, that's right.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stout all set to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Ward off the play fake. That's Helm on the catch, left side. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Running on second with White. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Derek Forrest able to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
5 DBs out there for the Jets, third down. Throwing now, off play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on third down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. And the end of that return block also brings us to the end of our first quarter. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 321.
Off play action. It's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Fields. That's caught for the first. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Come on. EQ. All right.
Fields to throw it. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Here we go. 3-19, that's not.
First down from the red zone. And in, touchdown, New York. The Jets pull that in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
This one is up and good. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Stout all set to send this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
60 by 6.
from the 39. That one's complete over the middle. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
First and 10, it's a give to White. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jet side. They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up second down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. It's the Titans with 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Ward. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Jack, Panthers. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go. Ready.
Now Ward. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
A give right side to White. Juke the defender. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here we go. 60 back.
Ward now on third down. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line. Thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready, check.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Coach.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Here we go. 319, that's it.
Fields on first down. Has him on a quick hitter. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
From the gun, it's Hall. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Here we go, son. 222, 222. Extend.
Back to throw it. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get more points to end a lopsided first half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. He's going deep this time. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Moore. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Jukes out a one-stop. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Fields looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Here we go.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. That's more of the catch out left. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment. But when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Let's go now.
He tries to sneak it. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Shotgun snap out of war. Has it at the 7. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Moore. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green light. There. Go.
They start the drive with Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Green 19, that's it.
Fields out of the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Complete to Braylon Allen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, son. Move 58, move 58,
Now Fields. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, son. 3-19, here's right.
Here's Fields to throw. It's on target to Moore. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here we go, son. Go.
On 1st down, here comes home. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go. 319, right to that.
Three quarters in the books from this one. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
222.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here. Shotgun snap to Fields. He throws a bullet. He has the New York touchdown. The Jets put up even more points in a win. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Jets grow their lead yet again. Stout all set to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air with Ward. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. New set of downs for him at the 38. They run the counter with White. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Here's the option give to White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Now looking to throw with Ward. Escapes the pocket. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Titans cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, Brock, you can't blame them with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. This is Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 8. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
319, that's up.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now it's Fields. Short pass brought in. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
Yeah, I could say it better myself.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Jets looking at a 3-0 start to the season. They are now set for 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
I mean, they're not going to get anything out of this call, Brock. He's hauled down, just getting back to that line of scrimmage. It's fourth down coming up. A pistol snap. Fields. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal. They'll run. ETN. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Jets continue piling on to this lead. Stout all set to send this one away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Ward setting the pass. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a road win for the Jets. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining